I'm going to say something very unpopular because I don't think obsession is going to work for a lot of people, especially in India. In fact, halfway through the movie, my mom, who was with me, looks at me and she says, "What rubbish am I watching?" And to be frank, I kind of get where she was coming from. A big disclaimer that this isn't a review. There are plenty of people talking about the story and the scares, but what fascinated me was something else entirely. I'm Nikhil and I quit my 9-to-5 corporate job at Microsoft to start a video production company almost a decade ago. And in my first year, I wrote, shot, directed and edited a short film called The Audition, which ended up winning this for the India Filmmaking Project. So I'm watching Obsession not just as an audience member, but someone from the point of view of a director, asking questions like, how did they know exactly how much to reveal? How did that house party moment feel so uncomfortable? How did the director get the best out of the actors in that sequence? It's the atmosphere that the director built. It's the restraint he had in his framing, in his composition, his confidence to slow down. I'm going to tread carefully in saying this, because I don't think this movie will do well with the masses in India. And that's because we are constantly on the move as a country. Everything today is faster, shorter reels, louder actors, anything that's more stimulating for our human mind. Constantly reaching for the next thing. We are always used to the traditional horror films, the jump scares, the suspense, the payoff. Obsession doesn't follow any of these rules. It's testing your patience with a slow pace, almost every frame commanding your attention, and that's exactly why I loved it. It spends time sitting in those really uncomfortable moments. It relies on silences and stillness, and that's what got me thinking. Maybe we are less comfortable with silence, not just in films, but in life. The more I learned about this director, Curry Barker, the more inspired I became. Because this wasn't somebody who just arrived through the traditional process. He was making films on YouTube, experimenting, creating, learning. Exactly what got me reminded of my initial days of holding a camera for the first time. Great storytelling isn't about explaining everything. Sometimes it's just about trusting the audience, keeping them in that atmosphere. I walked into that theater expecting a horror film, but I walked out wanting to pick up a camera again, wanting to tell stories, wanting to create. And for a filmmaker, I can't think of a better compliment than that. I want to take 30 seconds of your time to let you know that I started this channel about 4 months ago, and I've had a terrific journey in documenting what it takes to be running a video production company from scratch. If any of this resonates with you, do subscribe because it'll help me a great deal. This is Nikhil, when out of frame.